All right. Whose idea was it to do this game?
Yours. Oh,
If I can join,
Jess,
can I join
hold
Jess?
down
What?
or tap the left button on the D-pad.
I can't join anybody.
Oh,
This
hey, there we
sucks.
go.
Okay, so now tap right on the D-pad.
Wow, what's happening?
That's dirt.
Oh, damn, really?
Yep.
I want to join. Wait a minute.
Yeah, see? Now you know how I feel.
Okay,
Nah.
let me.
I didn't start streaming yet. You started, and I can't get in.
Ben, you go ahead and
Okay,
come
all
on,
right.
guys.
That don't
Come
work.
here.
All right,
Come
no,
here.
we got to go to Jess. Come on, she can't be wrangling us the whole time.
You were the one
Okay.
over here telling us about the different things and the stuffs and
All
the
right,
things.
fine. Okay, we're gonna
Where's
hang out
that
in front of the
chair?
souvenirs.
How do I? What I found. Why? What's wrong with where I was sitting?
Okay, fine. All right.
You know, away from the job.
Okay. Where you guys going?
I'm right here. Where you... Get over here. Let's do this.
Okay.
Why do you guys shake and
I don't know.
wobble
It's
around?
weird.
What's happening?
It's weird. It's the same with you.
Ah!
All right,
Get
everybody,
away.
All right.
chill.
We're over here.
Okay.
You're not. You're the one over there lost.
I'm right here, standing next to
He's
you.
right in front of you, Tyler.
Oh, that's. I'm standing next to you, Jess.
Yeah, and then Ben's right in front of us.
Ben's all the way over by the train for me.
No, he's not.
Now he's next to me.
All right.
Literally, when you were saying you were right here, this is where you were.
No, he was right here.
This on my screen. This is where Ben was.
All right. Y'all ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm ready. Is that a gnome? There's a gnome peeking.
Yes, there's a gnome every. Yes, I know. Okay, so I actually will start us off, I guess. All right, tell me
Okay.
when you guys are ready.
3, 2, 1.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Fried Pickle Club. I am Straight Kush, also known as Ben, and I'm here with Tecton Nomad, Tyler, and Geeky Jesse from the Geeky Twins. And today we are having a podcast discussion about an interesting topic, and it's due to the season that we are currently in, the holiday season, if you will. We are going to be discussing weird and interesting holiday traditions from around the world.
I like how
Yeah,
you said, "Are we
um,
ready?" and we immediately started fighting with water sprayers.
Okay,
Yes.
wait. Before Ben goes any further, I wanted to just kind of touch on as we were growing up. Does anybody have any really weird traditions that they found
Well-
out later? Like, for instance, here's a big
Well,
one.
I know which one you're about to say, and before you say it, that is actually on the list, and there's some fact behind that. So you go right
Well,
ahead, but
I'm gonna
discuss
say
that.
it because Tyler and I both grew up, and I don't know if you feel the same way, Tyler, but we grew up with this because our Oma is Dutch. We were very kind of heavily involved in like Dutch traditions growing up, without realizing that they were
Not
that
American.
they weren't like yeah, like that they weren't like that. A lot of kids didn't do it. Like, so Tyler, did your mom? I know Oma did it, but did your mom do the pickle, or was it just Oma?
No, we did the pickle. We did the
So
pickle.
your
You guys
mom
still
did
do
it
the
too.
pickle?
We
Yes.
do.
So my mom, I don't think she does it anymore, and it's surprisingly enough, I actually just got. Actually, I didn't want to ruin it for you guys, but I got it for her. I got her a pickle this year. It's actually in the mail. It'll be there in a couple of days.
Aw, that's
She's
so
really
There's
gonna
one
like
coming.
it.
There's one coming for y'all too.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Oh God, Pickle Cage,
Yeah, Pickle Cage.
Pickle's Cage.
So yes, to answer your question, yes, the pickle is
So
a thing.
so do you have you done it with your kids? Have you passed?
This
it
will be
on?
our first year doing it. We didn't really even celebrate too much last year. We had the what do they call that? The when Krampus comes and brings coal for everyone. No, that's a
Saint
collection
Nick
of
Day.
different things. But yeah, No, they lost the traditional kind of fun Christmas stuff last year, so this year we're kind of making up for that, and then that and the Elf on the Shelf that we didn't do last
Yeah, we don't do Elf on the Shelf.
year. So we had an Elf on the Shelf a long time ago. We don't have one, haven't had one since we moved into this house, so we did get a new one this year, and Stephanie decided that instead of having a normal elf, we were going to do the Snoop on a Stoop, which is just the Snoop Dogg version of Elf on the Shelf. So, but yeah, no, that's another weird one. I know another one that we do every year is like having an ornament for the tree every year.
Oh wait,
That's
hang
cool.
on, guys, hang on. Before we go any further, I don't know if anybody else is realizing this, but the sound of the water is drowning out everybody speaking.
Oh yeah, you got to turn your game volume down if you guys didn't do that already.
We
Cleaning things.
Jesse and I do have a tradition, and if you guys don't know maybe new, this might be your first episode of the Fried Pickle Club. Not that there's many out there, but
Yes.
Jesse and I
Yes.
are
Whoa, getting ahead of
Jesse and I
yourself
are
there.
married. So Jesse and I, anytime we go on a vacation, we usually get a ornament to kind of commemorate the vacation, so to speak.
That's a good one.
I guess a lot of people do that one though, but it's not a weird one. But I have a weird one that I'm gonna start off weird. It's gonna be out there, man.
Now these
Oh,
are all
God.
true, right?
These are true. These are all factual. So for
You need to just
anybody who's
make it up
listening-
for the podcast.
No, do it for the lulz.
Yeah,
No,
do it for the content.
Yeah.
All right,
no,
what is it?
but-
What is it? I want to know.
So this is out there, man. And okay, so it hails from Wales. So our friends over across the pond in the UK. So the legend goes that in Wales, the dead horse, and this is a Welsh name, so I apologize I already know I'm going to mispronounce it, called Mari
Shame on you.
Weird Word. Mari.
Whoa,
So it's
whoa, what? No, wait a minute.
it's a Welsh. Okay, so it's spelled Mari space LWYD. So it's Welsh.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead. Say it. Try it. Go ahead, try it.
I think I just had a stroke. It's spelled
Right.
M-A-R what now?
Mari space LY or excuse me LWYD. Yeah, say that. So it actually means gray mare.
Oh shit, you're not kidding. Oh,
So,
that's
no.
a name. That is a name.
Yeah.
Mary Lude?
Yeah,
God,
exactly,
I'm
exactly.
stroking out. I'm
Right,
stroking
the
out.
Welsh man. So this is the best, and Stephanie's gonna love this tradition. But okay,
Oh,
so
no.
legit, it's fucking hilarious if you really think about the context of this. All right, so this dead horse goes from house to house. So it's like a carol or group that has an effigy of a dead horse, and
They're just
They go-
literally using a horse skull.
yes, they do. Yeah, they just literally
Oh,
use a
what kind
horse
of
skull
shit
in a
is
lot of
that?
so, and it's real. But they actually go door to door, and instead of caroling, they challenge the homeowners to a rhyme battle on their own doorstep. So essentially, dudes show up at your house with a dead horse and challenge you to a rap battle.
And it's not The Godfather. That shit is amazing.
Oh my God, my connection timed out. Are you serious?
Could you, oh, damn.
no.
Now, could you
I'll join
imagine?
your game again.
Could you imagine that kind of a tradition being not in a mostly European white setting?
Yes, I mean that'd be insane. Like what
Like,
kind of like hello ye neighbor, rap
You
battle
put
me.
this horse skull and this bed sheet on me and walk into
Fucking-
somebody else's house, you're immediately gonna get shot. Like,
It's the Welsh version of the gauntlet slap. It's just like, here's your dead horse skull. Now rap battle me, sucker. Like,
that shit is amazing. It's nightmare
amazing.
fuel, if we're
It is.
honest, but that's
is.
still amazing.
so
Here's the
Oh,
other
man.
question: Did the horse die on its own, or did they kill it for this?
Yeah, how the
Tradition.
hell do you get this legend of the dead gray horse that, like, what is
so
this?
Why was the horse necessary?
you know, to be
Ah.
honest with you, it rises from the grave. The horse rises from the grave, and it goes just door to door, challenging people to a rhyming battle of wits. The
Is that like serious?
origins,
Is
or
that
the yeah,
serious?
no,
Is that like what it's
legitimately,
supposed to be?
the origins behind the story, are kind of, it's disputed,
Oh, of
but
course.
there isn't a
Any good lore
concise,
is.
there isn't a concise reason as to why, essentially. So nobody really
Dude,
knows at
that's
this point.
fucking awesome.
So, yeah,
Wow.
right.
I'm totally doing that to Corbin. Do you understand this? I'm going to show up and have
Rap battle.
yeah, I'm going to have rap battle with Chat GPT giving me my rap lines for me just so I can
So-
traumatize him.
And a dead horse, huh?
Yeah, we got
Right.
to find the skull. We got to go get a horse skull. My mom will love that one.
Yeah.
Oh, also, fun fact.
So will my
This
mom.
is an odd tradition, but did you know the Elf on a Shelf itself, we were just talking about, actually originated in Georgia, it's in the United
Yeah, it
States.
did.
That is awesome, but also
It's
depressing, if I'm honest.
started in
Yeah,
Georgia.
exactly.
Guess that's better
Um,
than the peanuts.
Yeah, that's true. So this is one that, I know Jesse is aware of. I don't know if you know it, Tyler. It doesn't seem that odd to me, to be honest with you, but I guess it's still considered a weird tradition, and it's not a very old tradition. It came about in the 1970s, but it's from Japan, and during the holiday season, it's very popular to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
年もやってくる悲しかった出来事クリスマスはもちろんクリスマスパックケンタッキー
Yes, I did know about that one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's super weird.
Yeah,
I
They have
understand that
special.
one.
Yeah, they have like special like last year they had like a black, like Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, the black chicken, the one
Yeah,
that's like
and
black meat
just like
and
a
everything
bunch
all the
of
way through.
random surprise like bundles, I guess, for Kentucky Fried Chicken, especially during the holidays.
You gotta love cultural ramifications for global war, right? That's not to down it, but that is exactly what that is, sadly enough.
No, precisely. But you
But
know,
at least
I
you
mean,
can kind of track the entomology of that, though, versus like
Well,
Well,
but
exactly.
the
horse
thing
skull
is, the thing
thing.
is,
Non-native
it's not like they have,
turkeys
it's
aren't
not like
native
they
to
don't have
Japan.
access to Kentucky Fried Chicken any other time of the year.
Right.
You know, it's not like
But they have- but
they're
you gotta
only open
understand-
during the holidays.
It's
but
a
for-
promotional thing. They have all KFCs in Japan have promotions, and they, like, for instance, they'll put Santa hats on all the Colonel Sanders statues. I guess they have statues.
Oh
of him.
goodness.
You know, and so it's a lot of promotional sales and things like that. So it's really driven as well as marketing as well, or you know.
Yeah.
But it started in the
I really
1970s.
hate that. I feel like I saw
Yeah.
one with I don't remember who I was watching on YouTube. I think it might have been Mikey Chen, like Simply Dumpling, and he did a whole thing on that. It just felt very, what's the word for it? Ick. You know, like when you
Yeah.
go commercial so hard. And I say that as an American, like our entire culture is that, but something about that just felt too transplanted. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion.
Well, so essentially, the whole lore behind it, really, I mean, it is obviously 100% marketing, or not 100%, but quite marketing, because you got to understand that this happened and started in 1974, where KFC was really pushing, you know, this narrative at the time that
Right.
Americans sat down for a holiday meal with KFC, which, I mean, I was born and raised in the South. We don't go to KFC.
Yeah,
for the
that was
holidays.
never a thing.
So are you saying
yeah.
this is popular because they believe that this is what the stereotypical
Because it was
American
a marketing
family
American
did?
holidays.
Yeah.
American holidays. However, and this is the interesting part. It's so popular over there. Almost 90% of families participate in this, you know, or if they can get it, of course. But only 1% is Christian.
You got to imagine, like the guy that pulled that marketing scam off is a genius.
Oh man, he's still sitting on the money. He's still sitting on it.
No, he's dead, but you know,
Well,
if
you
I
know
had
what
that
I'm
kind of
saying.
money, I would have been partying it down and been dead too.
Oh boy, howdy. Who you telling?
Only since 1974. That's
That's not that long
still
ago.
though. Yeah.
But I
You
guess
got to
it's
be
an
honest.
odd one to people because KFC is not traditionally holiday food, I suppose.
It's also just not
Over there it
good food.
is. Over there
Yeah,
it is.
of
like,
course now.
You
because
you
mass
can't you
marketing.
cannot say KFC
Just
is
like
not
the
holiday food
popularity of-
because that is definitely not true over there.
I can
Yeah,
still
but that's
just
just
say
like the-
it's nasty though.
Yeah,
It's also
exactly,
very
like-
hard to get. I've heard, especially for like the New Year's.
Yeah, dude, there's lines out of the doors, man. You gotta like pre-order and shit.
Yeah.
How do we pick up
I'm
this
still
ladder?
waiting to join the game again, by the way, just so you guys
God damn
know.
it.
It's 15%
Yeah.
loaded, and it said in parentheses this will take several minutes.
Seriously.
So yeah,
Just
but
like
I mean,
GTA
at least we're still in the chat
Ah.
together, just FYI. But
Yes. Can you come
all
over
right,
here and
so I'm
pick
gonna
the
move on
ladder
to the
up?
next one if you guys are okay with that. It's pretty interesting.
Yes.
It
Wait,
sounds
why can't you
very
pick up the
dramatic.
ladder, Tyler?
I
You
can't
can do
pick
it by
up
yourself.
anything. I don't even have a squeegee thing anymore. A blaster. How do you
Why-
get your equipment
why?
back out?
Why?
I don't know. Where's?
You
I have a
can't do
ladder
anything?
suddenly. Where did this ladder come
You have
from?
it. You have
Well,
it in your
it was
hands.
on the floor a minute ago. How do I put it down?
All right, Ben, go ahead.
All right. So this one actually hails from our neighbors to the south of Mexico. So, but it's from a different, not
Oh.
particularly the whole country, but a region in Mexico. Now, forgive me for butchering this name. Oaxaca, Mexico.
Oaxaca.
Is it Oaxaca? Okay.
It's Oaxaca.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Oaxaca.
Okay, cool. Well, that does make sense. I thought Oaxaca was with a. No, never mind.
No, thank God for Alabama.
Yes, exactly. Hey, we went to the same high school, butthole.
Yeah, you're not wrong. As I'm reminded that our high school is trash by my wife on
I
a
hate
daily
you.
basis. So you know.
Yes. Well, she's not wrong.
Jesse,
Anyway,
I
What?
can't put this down.
all right.
Help me.
So-
Keep going, Ben.
This
where'd
hails
it go?
from,
It's
and
back
this
over
is a
here now.
tradition, 2 days before Christmas,
2 days
So,
before Christmas in
the
Mexico.
23rd of December, and
Okay.
the tradition began with merchants that would hang out outside the Christmas church service with intricate vegetable displays. Are you serious right now? I have to join again. Anyway, with intricate
can't put
vegetable
it down.
displays.
I'm
And,
not carrying the ladder
anyway.
anymore. Help.
So to attract customers when these people would get out of mass, they would make these intricate vegetable, and then they started carving them. Instead of a display of vegetables, they'd start carving them more and more intricate, and whoever had the best carved vegetable began to get the most
Carved
sales,
vegetable.
essentially. But it became, instead of just vegetables, it became only radishes. So
Oh
instead of
yes, I know this. I'm sorry.
the night of
What is
carved-
it
yes.
called?
So
It's the Night of the
called
Radishes.
Night of Radishes.
Are
Yes.
you serious?
Yes.
Are you quit?
It's
Wow,
so dope.
really?
Yeah.
Where they literally carve. I knew about this. I had a
Noche
friend
de
in
los
undergrad that was
Rambanos.
so good. Jesse, I have this ladder again. I can't put it down.
There's a thing for the ladder right there. Put it down.
I know. I can't. I'm trying to push the
Have you?
button.
No, wait. Push down. Push down on the D-pad.
I'm pushing it in perpetuity right now. I wish you
Right
could hear
there,
the
push
tapping
it.
of my controller, but you can't. I can't put the ladder
There.
down. I'm still holding it.
I know you are. I see that.
What happened to my squeegee here? Why does it look different now? Is it
Oh
supposed
wow,
to do
you
this?
are really glitching.
This whole
Yeah,
thing is.
you are completely glitching right now.
I can't
Alright.
do anything. I'm.
I
How do I
can't
get
do
it off
anything. I'm
though?
still on the loading screen.
Oh god.
You still
he put
have
the
water
ladder back.
coming out.
I
you
have
definitely
the
still-
sprayer out.
My
I just
connection
can't do
timed out
anything with
yet
it.
again. Hey, Jeff.
As you can tell, we're all professionals at this, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
yeah.
We are the best.
Oh
We
yeah.
are the champions. If it makes you feel any better, I figured out how to add the metal cleaner to my thing finally, because
I
I
hate
wasn't
it.
doing any of that.
When you like clean everything, you know you have everything cleaned, but it's not acknowledging that you have everything cleaned.
Loading and loadout. I don't care about
Well,
the
that's the thing.
loadout.
I would definitely recommend that you
there it
crouch
goes.
and even go prone and hit that button on the right hand side of the D-pad to show the dirt, because things get up under the dirt. It's up under the lips. Still count.
Oh, I see. I
It's
see.
up under the lips, is it?
That's right. You'd know all about that.
I would actually. That's not
Dirty
good.
lips.
Oh, there's so,
So-
much.
you guys
that-
ready for the
Okay,
next
so
one?
Night of the Radishes, got it.
Yes, Night of the
Night
Radishes.
All right. The next one hails from Sweden. All right. So
this is
you
gonna be
can
a good one.
so decorate with and destroy straw goats.
Small
Yes.
goats.
No, straw goats.
Oh, I was about to
Okay,
say, wait a
straw.
minute. Whoa.
Straw goats.
I mean, it would make sense the other way around too, though, especially because it's
Yeah.
winter time and. I mean, that one's not that one. That definitely
So-
makes sense.
well, it makes sense as far as like tradition goes, but I guess like goats is off-putting to people. But it's just if you think about culturally, it just really makes sense.
Did you
Um,
guys ever watch the movie The Ritual?
No.
No.
Oh, you should. It's like it's not low budget because it's very well made. It's actually a really good movie. But it's a horror movie where the guys go on like a hiking trip. There's 4 friends or whatever, and they're going on this hiking trip into the mountains, into the woods or whatever. And I think it's Sweden, and they encounter like this giant ghost demon monster thing. That's kind of what
Hmm.
probably connected in some manner to that tradition. I would say something with the goats.
It's possible. Well, okay,
So-
so in as far as like I don't want to butcher this name, but it's Yulebach or the
Oh, God.
the Yule goat. That's the Yule goat. And it's representative of the 2 giant goats that pulled Thor's battle chariot, essentially.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
even want to try to
Over
pronounce
in
these
in Switzerland.
these Scandinavian Swedish names, not Scandinavian
Yeah,
Swedish.
Norse.
Norse names. I
Yeah,
don't even
yeah,
want to do them injustice because that's.
Oh, that's
ooh.
gonna happen anyways. And then one day when we record you and you travel to these places, we will play the
Yes,
back
and
to the,
I'm going to be
the
egged and
natives.
shot.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Ben didn't come back from Norway. We don't know what happened
No.
to him.
But fun fact about these goats,
From
though,
Norway to
in the lore,
I'm out of metal cleaner. How do
of
we
this,
get more
they
metal
are
cleaner?
killed and devoured every day, and then revived, and it happens all over
Oh.
again.
Wait,
That doesn't
what?
sound good.
Say that again.
Yes. Yeah, that's what happens. They're killed and devoured. Like in the lore, the goats themselves that pull Thor's chariot are killed and devoured every day, and then resurrected, and it all happens again.
Oh,
How
that
do we
sounds like
buy
a
more-
fun existence?
So it's saying
Yeah,
the co-op
definitely.
game no longer exists?
What?
Jeez, train wreck Ben. Hey, how do we get our? Oh, here we go.
Can you
We're
still
still
not
in
come
there.
in?
Oh,
All right,
says
Ben,
we're
go
supposed to
ahead.
use
What's the next one?
metal cleaner.
All right. So some of these are now not necessarily traditions, but they're a little more wacky, if you will. So this is one from Italy, and is the gift-giving witch.
Oh.
So it's called La Befana, Befana. Um, and it's an old witch that flies around and gives candy. Oh god, connection failed again. I'm just not even gonna try anymore. I'm just sitting on the menu. So yeah,
Well, you're
so
not streaming,
essentially-
right?
No, I'm not streaming. So I'm
Yeah.
just talking to you guys, so it doesn't matter. So people hide brooms from her. Well, Norwegians hide brooms because witches fly around on Christmas Eve, and it often gets confused with an Italian witch that gives gifts to good Italian children.
Yes,
and
I know
coal
about
to
the
bad
Italian
children.
one.
So instead
Yeah,
of
It gives
Santa,
it
they
gives
have a
gifts.
gift.
the Italian one does.
Yeah, so it's,
Oh.
Italy, essentially, they have a witch instead of Santa.
Oh, I guess that makes kind of sense. Isn't there one of them where they hide the brooms for Christmas
Yes.
so that they can't?
So that's in Norway.
witches
You're
can't-
absolutely correct. Yeah. So they're just pretty much like hiding the car keys from the witch.
Which is really just the holiday party, and we don't want anybody to get killed on their way
Really?
home.
Exactly. So there's a fun one here that actually seems interesting. So Guatemalans, they burn effigies of the devil every during
That makes
Christmas.
that makes sense.
That sounds like a party.
I mean, yeah, I mean it is.
Yeah.
So we're all most people are celebrating. Peace and love, and they're like, fucking burn him.
Yes, exactly. Kill him! Yes, kill him! Right kind of people right there. No, the best one, and I hate to steal your thunder on this one because it is
Hmm.
definitely going to be my favorite for all time. And I don't know why we don't do it here because I know why we don't do it, but is the pooping log.
Yes.
What?
Yes. That's the next one I was going to bring up in
The
Catalina.
Wait,
pooping
what?
log.
I've never heard of that. What is
Yes.
it?
Okay. So the pooping log is pretty badass, actually. So
Oh,
essentially,
seriously?
it hails from Spanish Catalina. Um,
Yes.
so it is a hollowed out log that they put a face on, right? And it has legs and a red hat and like a red nose, like Bozo the Clown, most of the time.
Gotta see
Jesus.
And
You gotta see a picture of this, Jess.
yes, starting December 8th,
Yes.
families, quote, feed the log every night by filling it with presents and candy. And they also put blankets over it to keep him warm and stuff. And then they'll put him in the fireplace and beat the shit out of him with sticks until he poops everything out. Literally
What?
poops everything out. Yeah.
It's like a pinata where he poops everything.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Pooping?
No,
It's literally called the pooping log.
log.
We're not making
Okay.
that up. We're not
Yeah.
making that up. Hold on.
One that you
We
might
have a better
find
name for it
interesting, Jess.
than that, but that's what it is.
That is what it is. Jess, you would actually like this tradition. It's actually a Ukrainian tradition, and it's lucky spider webs on the trees.
Oh, I like that.
So the tradition, or the story behind that is, um, this family was so poor they couldn't even afford ornaments for their tree. It was just a bare tree. You know, it was pretty sad. Nothing else could happen. You know, they couldn't get anything for each other, that kind of thing. And overnight, these spiders had woven threads around these pine cones and around these trees out of silver and gold, and made the tree
Oh,
sparkle.
it's like the creepy version of like the shoemaker and the elves.
Yeah, yeah,
The
pretty
what?
much.
The shoemaker. You know, the elves come in the middle of the night to help the shoemaker.
Yeah, 'cause they
I've
felt bad
never
for
heard
him,
of that in
that
my
kind of
life.
Oh,
thing.
wow, really? Wow.
Um,
No,
sorry.
shut up. Kiss the ass. No, you want to know? You want to know a great Christmas tradition that no one but us probably has ever done?
When
What's
you say
chocolate?
us.
The chocolate letters.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
Yes,
Right, that
we
is a
did that
good
last
tradition.
year. We actually did
So you explain to
That's
people what
Dutch.
the chocolate letters is. Yeah.
that. I don't even know if that's really Dutch. I just know
Yeah,
that
no, I think
our
it's
Oma
Dutch.
did it.
I think it's
Yeah.
Dutch. I think it's a thing.
So every year, Oma would go. Well, she would go up to Helen, but our grandmother, that's what we call her. We call her Oma. That's what the
That's
Dutch,
Dutch
and,
for
and German
grandmother,
and
yeah.
German as well, and I think maybe a couple others. But anyways,
awesome.
so she would go up to Helen and she would get us these milk chocolate letters in our for our first name, the first initial of our first name,
Hmm.
and they'd be like these massive chocolate letters, and we would get
It was
those on.
huge,
Yeah.
huge chunks of chocolate.
Even
They're
now
like
as like a
5-inch
grown adult,
letters.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're 5 or 6 inch letters, and like when you're a kid, that's a ton of chocolate to get on.
No, it's a ton of chocolate. Period, man.
It's true. Yeah, I don't
But
do
the
much
problem is,
chocolate.
it's usually never good chocolate.
Oh no, this was the best. That milk chocolate that comes from Helen is
It
I love
was
that stuff.
pretty good chocolate. Yeah.
And then we would immediately contrast that by having the nastiest chocolate be in that chocolate orange that you have to slam.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got
But
one of those
I-
every year.
I did wanted to say this wasn't necessarily a tradition, but I knew the chocolate letters was gonna come up.
Yes.
Did you? I know Oma brought it up for you, and I don't know if your mom liked it the same way as my mom did. But so, Tyler, you tell them what zout and double zout
Oh.
is.
Oh, yeah. So, Zout is essentially it's licorice. It's real licorice. It's not Australian licorice like Twizzlers, the stuff that Americans like. Zout it's still licorice. It's still very black. It's very chewy. But
Yeah, I was gonna
it
say
is
it's
not,
it's straight up black licorice.
yeah.
But it's not
It
the
is
sweet licorice
super.
that you would just
No.
you would assume.
Yeah, it has like this enough salt in it to cover you for like a day on your
Well,
stomach.
That's
the-
regular zout.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
regular.
Well, that's what zout is. Zout is the word for salt in Dutch is zout.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But so essentially, that was our version of licorice, and no one in my house currently enjoys it. But I love.
So
that
what is double zout?
Ugh.
Doubles out is literally twice double salt. Is literally what that means. It is
So I'm gonna
worse.
pause you right there, okay? Growing up, I had doubles out was a not a staple, but it was something that my family had
As a normal snack, yeah.
as a normal thing, right?
Yep.
I hated it, but it was just on the table. It was around. I never knew there was regulars out. I thought the doubles out was regular until
Wait,
my
wait. You hated it?
I hated it.
I have to like recontextualize our childhood now. I think.
Oh yeah,
How
I
could you
hated
hate
it.
it? Oh, it was the
I hated it.
best.
You know, I hated it.
I love
But
doubles out.
but I see. I didn't realize there. I thought that was the regulars out. I didn't realize that was double, like the actual, a lot more. Um, and I didn't realize that. So I went to culinary school. I graduated from culinary school, and I did a report on this zout, or I guess Holland food in particular. And
and one of
I
them was
brought
out.
out I brought out zout and double zout. And while doing this research, I found out that I think it was sailors. They would eat this double zout, and if you could eat it and stomach it, then you were considered a man. Now I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna say something about my family. My chef, my hardcore chef, my pastry chef, my regular chef, they all tried this. Grown men, like hardcore chefs in the kitchen, they all tried the doubles out and they could not stomach it. Okay? That's how nasty. That's how nasty this
God,
is. It
it's
is
delicious.
I've brought
so
it
gross.
to work, and
But turn
all of my
around. Hang on.
coworkers could not.
But turn around, and my 90-year-old grandmother was still eating it by the handful
Right.
until she passed. Like there was like no stopping this woman from just eating this stuff like candy, because it is, but still, But
Literally, in fairness though, Oma was like, even for old country, she was like the tough. Like Oma and Opa
yes,
were
she was. Yes, Oma and
ruthless.
Opa were tough. Yeah, they were pretty tough. Yeah.
Like I don't know, I
Yeah,
haven't had doubles out
they
in
went through a
years.
lot. They went through a lot.
Yeah, well, they lived in the Netherlands and Holland while it was Nazi occupied.
Yes, yeah. Opa was in the Resistance. I do remember that. He was like a radio guy or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he was a radio transmitter.
Yeah. You know, he played soccer for the professional team. Sorry,
Which team?
for the Netherlands, the professional
really?
football team. Yeah, Oma had a
cool.
picture of him in his. I guess it was an orange that orange jersey or whatnot.
Yeah, it's orange. Yeah.
That thing is awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten to know him better before he passed.
Who, Opa?
Speaking of the Netherlands,
You knew Opa pretty well.
But yeah, I was like, well, how old was I? Was I 16?
you couldn't have had
17
like
when
an
he
adult
passed?
relationship with him.
Yeah, there's so many
Like, yeah,
things.
you
like,
had the
now that,
grandkid relationship with him.
Yeah,
I guess.
and I was a teenager at the time. And you know, you
Yeah.
think you know everything as a teenager,
Mm-mm.
but really you're just an idiot.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm
Well,
still an idiot now. That's not changed, but I'm
You hear
slightly
no argument
more.
from me.
Kiss my ass. No, but
All
I
right,
mean,
Ben, keep going.
it would've
Keep
changed
going. I'm
things
sorry
a
for
lot.
that sidetrack. I just
No, it's
thought
No,
I'd
that's
pop
what
that
this
in
is
there.
about. It's supposed to be for that.
Yeah, it's supposed to just be rambling or whatnot. Now, I only have a few just interesting traditions left.
I
But
stole
you
this
know,
one,
St.
I'm
Nicholas
sorry.
Day, because I was gonna bring up the pickle thing with Tyler and Jess being of the Netherlands progeny, if you will, Netherlands
Heritage.
heritage.
Yeah.
So you know, the Netherlands do have they have the Sinterklaas and St. Nicholas Day, which is usually the 5th of December, and that was yesterday actually,
Fourth.
from the time of the recording. No, the 5th.
Isn't it 4th?
No, I'm looking at it right now. It's the 5th.
Oh, okay.
Oh goodness.
Oh
But
no,
the
no,
Czech
no!
Republic
Mom,
also
mom
does.
would no. Everybody would put their shoes out on the 4th.
Yes,
what it
yes,
is.
that's it, right. But St. Nicholas Day is actually celebrated in several other countries in Central Europe, Czech Republic included. The Czech Republic does something a little different, Holland, the Netherlands, because you're almost from The Hague, you can kind of see it being
Right,
picturesque, and all
yeah.
these people holding or hanging up their wooden clogs and whatnot, and kind of being quaint. And in the Czech Republic, they dress up like demons and angels and run around the streets.
Nice.
Yeah. So
What what is with trying to fight demons on Christmas?
hey, listen, all right.
Oh, I got.
On
I
one
got
hand, you
connection
have the
time
birth
out.
of see. In one hand, you have the birth of Christ or whatnot, and then you have the opposite side. So there's always a light and dark, and that's kind of the actual premise behind it. Because apparently there was a
See, I tried to explain some of that to the
Cardinal.
kids here, and that doesn't. The old country traditions are they just don't translate quite the same. Like, for example, we were gonna watch Krampus this year, which we've never watched. I want to watch it, but never have. And that's a big tradition in Europe, and especially like when you get to like Saint Nicholas and stuff like that. Well, Saint Nicholas had Black Peter.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say we should probably put in Black Peter right about here.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know who Black Peter is, spoiler
Be
warning.
careful with what you say.
Yeah. Also,
careful.
don't just randomly search this up on the internet.
No.
If you're in a public place or care about your reputation at work.
But make sure you search it within the context of Saint Nick Day,
Yes. Also, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Saint Nicholas Day,
Context is a big
Black
part.
Peter.
But
Just
the,
like
the
that.
thing is, this is still going on. This is not like some old timey thing. This
Yep.
is a thing that is still recognized and still going on. But yeah, tell them what Black Peter
So,
is.
Black Peter is essentially Santa's helper, but it's not an elf. Is that the best way to say that? He's a man.
It's a person.
A small man. A person.
Named Peter.
Named Peter. Generally, he wears some.
Garb of another culture.
Yes.
Yeah, not just he wears makeup. He
Yes.
wears makeup
Yes.
Yes.
that tints his pigmentation to a non-Caucasian
So he's in blackface.
variety.
He's in blackface.
Yeah, he wears blackface.
He's in
yeah.
blackface.
He's
Yes,
in
he is in black. But at the same time, isn't he supposed to be a black person?
Yes, essentially.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes, originally
But
he
he's
was.
probably
yeah.
supposed to be a
Given if-
slave, if I'm honest.
Okay, but given if you were to go see this ceremony or go see this whatever, it is usually a person in blackface.
Yes, it is
Generally.
not.
And to my knowledge, it is still like that over there today.
Yeah.
So naturally, it did not go over well in my household.
No.
Yeah.
So we're going to shift gears, and maybe we don't witness that. And
No,
I would like
yeah.
I would like to witness this next Christmas tradition. See how I blended that in?
That was
You
a
like
good
You
one.
like that?
Oh,
you
and a
like that? Yeah.
transition.
Yeah, just the transition. Just like I'm gonna beg for like and subscribes for our video.
Oh,
Or
shit,
comments.
He hit him with the thing. Yes.
Yeah,
Good
no,
job!
seriously, if anybody has any weird traditions, holiday
Oh,
traditions
we'd love
that
to
they
hear
grew
from
up
you in
with,
the comments, please.
yes, that you grew up
Please.
with and you didn't realize it was like weird growing up, but as an adult, like, oh hey, that you didn't do that. That wasn't a thing for you guys. Yeah, let
Or-
us know. I'd love to know some traditions.
Just to throw a wrench in things, because it's my
Uh-huh.
job.
Yeah.
Since it is my turn to host next time, if you want to hear us do some really stupid shit and not have a nice tradition and follow a pattern, let me know in the comments, and I will ruin the show.
What do you mean, like the next theme? You're gonna
Yeah,
ask
you
people
never
what the
know
next
what we
theme
might
is?
be. You guys
Hey,
have done
yeah.
good. You did good gift giving ideas, and we got good holiday traditions. Well, weird holiday traditions. If I'm
Wait,
honest.
you don't want to do your
That was the
work,
premise.
pull your weight, and make another theme yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it the worst. Actually, no. I have an idea.
He's
I'm not
gonna
tell you what
come
it
up
is.
with like colorful racist terms. And,
No,
you know,
I already hear
things
enough of
that-
those. I don't need any more of that.
But hey, no, but seriously, if anybody does have an idea for us as a theme to talk about, let us know. I'd love to know some ideas, some different
What are
ideas.
y'all's opinions on what you want to hear us ramble about?
Yeah, all right.
yeah, And I mean, this is like, we've kind of said this a few different times. We don't really have a set format for this podcast. It's really just kind of
Nope.
an excuse for us to hang out. We're
Yep.
parents. We are very busy. We work full-time jobs, and this job sucks. And so we want to do things that are more fun and spend time with family. And this is just the easiest way to kind of get that into existence. So
Not to
whatever
mention,
you
it's
guys would like.
just fun.
It is. And
It's
Like,
this
just
power
fun.
wash is a great idea, but I feel like it's maybe a little too distracting.
So, Ben, you
So-
got any more?
Yeah, just one or
yeah.
two. So this one actually I would really like to see. It's not so much of a weird tradition like the theme has been, but it's just something that I'm kind of placing on my bucket list because it looks cool as fuck.
Oh,
So
I'm down for
it's
some bucket list things. That's a good idea for an episode.
oh heck
Oh,
that
that
does
is a good
sound
idea
like
for an
great
episode. Yeah.
actually.
Haha! Dibs.
So
No, you can't steal it.
Christmas boats in Greece. So you know how
Christmas
Greece is
posts.
boats, Christmas
Oh,
boats.
Oh, boats. Okay, boats.
So they're literally like wrapped in strings of lights. All these boats are wrapped in strings of lights, and then they sail around different coves and stuff along the shorelines. Because a lot of Greece is archipelagos and small islands.
What is the festival called? What is it called?
So literally Christmas boats. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's decorating. Everybody does it from little tiny boats to huge, enormous yachts, and then they turn all the lights off that they can around certain areas. Kind of like Disney's light parade, if you will, but with boats.
Huh.
The electric light or what is it?
Yeah, the electric
the-
light parade. Yeah.
in the lake or whatnot. That sounds really cool. Like it would be really fun to.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come up with some better names for some of these celebrations, my guy. Make some shit up. Come on now.
Well, I mean, if he wants to be true, then yeah. You can't
He
really
said
make it
Christmas boats.
That's right, Christmas boats.
Oh
Alright.
my goodness.
There's
That's
really
awesome.
there's so many there's hundreds of different traditions. A lot of them centric around food and things like that. I mean, we can go on forever about them, but those are just some of the really interesting and slash weird, more some of the weird traditions around the holidays because we're coming up onto that time of year. So, just figured I'd share those with you guys.
Tio de
Yeah.
Nadal. That.
Yeah, I'm really glad you guys helped me with this train too.
I mean, we
I've-
both got
I've
kicked out
been
of that
timed
game, so
out.
there's. Yeah, I got timed out too.
Yeah, a lot of help. A lot of
I'm
help.
clean. I cleaned most of the engine. I'm cleaning a garden now, so.
I'm looking at the menu.
Tio de Nadal. That is the name of the pooping log. And
Oh.
everyone in this, and everyone that hears this video, this podcast, whatever the hell this is, at some point needs to go and buy themselves a pooping log.
That's right.
Jesus.
That shit is amazing. Whoever thought that up is
Oh.
a genius.
Awesome. Can't wait to put that picture into here.
Right? Oh, it's
What,
actually
the-
quite festive.
The pooping log?
Yes, the moving logs.
I don't understand why they have to put the blanket on it. Like, I don't.
They're keeping it warm. They're really acting nice to it and just kind of cultivating the poop, I suppose.
Wow.
It's so weird. It's just the weirdest thing.
It
I
is.
mean, I get it. You don't want to be cold when you go
Do
on
you
number two.
do you get it?
but
Do you
it's
do
just-
you understand the?
I
pooping
don't.
log?
No. No. This shit is so stupid.
Now there
Alright.
there is a weird
All right,
tradition.
all right. Hang on. I have one more thing to add because this might be our last like podcast before Christmas of 2023. What was your favorite memory of Christmas past? Share one memory of Christmas past.
That's
that you
tough because
enjoyed.
my memory's really, really bad.
Ooh, I remember a good one that comes to my mind. Jesse and I first started dating, and I think it was either the first or the second Christmas we were together, and her whole family pitched in and got me my first Xbox 360. I
Oh
remember
shit!
That was
I
awesome.
didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know.
I
About
wanted to
that.
get him something nice, and you know how Dad is. He's such a gamer. I brought this to everybody's attention that hey, I think his custom your custom one just broke. Your
Yeah.
custom Xbox just
Frosty
broke.
that Matt Bradford
And
made.
Xbox
Yep, I
360
remember that.
had just come out, and Dad had just gotten one like a couple years before, so they weren't like new. It was like during Black Friday. It went on sale. I brought this up to Mom and Dad, and they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." All they had to do was put in some money. Casey and John did the same, and we got them an Xbox.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Mhm.
didn't know that. See, that's the one thing. I'm a very bad gift giver. I don't do gifts or Christmas well. If I'm
Well,
mean,
you
look,
you
come on.
did you did pretty damn good. Just giving me this random Xbox.
Yes,
that's
that
not
was
a
quite nice.
that's not that wasn't any relation to. See, that's why I'm bad at it. It wasn't for a special holiday or something. It was like a random, hey, I want to do this thing, and I just did it. And I'm bad at holiday stuff. I don't do. It's weird. Oh, shut up. Leave me alone.
I think one of my favorite memories, maybe not favorite, but definitely, yeah, I think it was a favorite. I happened to be at a cookie exchange a couple of days before Christmas, and when we went to these cookie exchanges, um, my sister and I were not, involved with the cookie exchange. It was for the adults, but Casey and I always got a gift at these cookie exchanges, and Mom had given us both a gift, and it was a piece of cardboard. Each one of us got a piece of cardboard. And so on the cardboard was written in very big letters. We had to put them together. It says, "You're going to Georgia for Christmas." And it was literally only like 2 days away. And I don't know if you remember, Tyler, but that was that was the time we came in at like 2 o'clock in the morning,
I do remember
and
that.
we crawled out. Casey and I crawled out of our room because we were sleeping in the same room with Mom and Dad at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and you were sleeping on the couch at Oma
I remember
in
that.
Oma and Opa's house, and we woke you up.
I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that feels like such a. I mean, it was a very long time ago, but I guess I forget how old we are now. So it's
that
it's
was
a
that was the days
surprise.
of ping pong war.
Yep. Then
Yeah,
in that garage, I missed that garage
yeah,
and the how cold that concrete always felt, but yet we
yes,
were always out there, always out
yeah,
there.
yeah. It was so cold, so cold. It just felt so cold at that house in Loganville. Just
I
so
That
think
was
cold.
a nice little house, though.
it
Yeah.
was. If I ever make YouTube money, I'll go back and buy that house because
Yeah,
honestly, it's
I'd
not too.
I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to do the same because they built that house. Like even the schematics was
Yep.
theirs.
Yep. That's not. It's only about 10 minutes from where I live now. Not very far.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's right up the street. So that one. There's always the maybe not the best memory. It's certainly the most memorable was the bread box. That was during one of our
That wasn't Christmas.
no, but that was it was one of the other family trips. There was the piñata that we did for Christmas that Opa pulled up on the rope, and I broke my nose in half, and that's why my nose is still crooked. Have that
Yeah.
memory, yeah.
That's why
No,
you're
well,
so
you
ugly.
slammed the stick on the
Just kiss
ground.
my ass. Yeah,
You
because he
slammed
pulled the
that stick
piñata
on
out
the
of the
ground.
way. I was blindfolded.
Yeah, but you just straight up slammed it on the ground,
By the
and the
time
stick
I
broke
realized
and
there
it
was
hit you
no
in the
piñata
nose.
anymore, it was too late. I was like 8. And my
But-
nose is still
Ridiculous.
crooked.
How about a nice Christmas?
I mean, they're all really nice. Honestly, I was thinking about just the way that living room used to look, and especially like when Opa would have like the bonfire down there. I can remember your dad always sitting out by the bonfire down by the I guess when the pool was not there anymore. Once they had gotten rid of that, then
Oh, and then the
I
Yellow
always
Jackets moved
remember
in.
him. Yeah, then they did move in, but I always remember your dad sitting down by the bonfire, facing the woods, with the house behind him. You could see everything from that sunroom, living room that Oma always watched Judge Judy in, and just
I don't
don't
think
know.
we were in there. We weren't in there. We weren't up there very much after the pool went away.
yeah, no, I think it was maybe like 1 or 2 holidays after that.
Yeah.
So. I missed that pool. We're debating on. We were supposed to get one this year, but obviously the legal troubles kind of.
Man, I'm telling you,
Preclude
me and
that.
Jess got one for Corbin that's just the perfect size for him, and it was like what, $69 at Walmart. And it's lasted 2 years.
It wasn't at Walmart. It was actually at the
Or
dollar store. believe it or not.
Dollar store.
Yeah.
The one I was gonna get was a just above ground, one of those like $400 like 4 foot by like 25 foot or 30 foot.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
Enough for the kids, and if people want to come over and play in it, do whatever. But honestly, my big thing for the pool is going to be the fact that no one is going to help me clean it.
Nope.
So,
No, they're not. No, none of the children are.
none of them. So getting them to just do yard work is already more chore than the yard work itself. So but anyways, this was good. I enjoyed this. I like to sit and talk and just kind of. I think we stayed on track better.
We did.
Ben, you don't have anything else?
Nope. That's it for now.
I don't suppose anybody got a timestamp for when we stopped the podcast, did we?
No.
Nope.
I'm just playing this to play this now, I guess.
All right, but we're officially stopping it now.
Okay,
So-
sounds good.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you even made it this far, we really
That's right.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bear with us. We're still learning. Always.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
But anyway, if you guys do have any suggestions on other themes, please let us know. If you guys have any holiday traditions you want to share, please let us know. I'd love to learn some more holiday traditions out there.
or maybe do some things for our own families. You never know.
Yeah, right. Right. But Tyler does have the next episode. He's got the theme for the next episode. So
Yep.
until then, we will see you there. Right?
All right, everybody.
No?
Yep, that
All
sounds
right.
good. Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
We gotta have a better closing than that.
Do you want me to do the announcer voice? How would you like me to proceed?